I knew how much the top agent in our area had sold his first year. I'm like, I'm gonna beat him. So I knew I needed to sell over 65 homes to beat that guy. I knew I needed to sell over $14 million in production to beat the rookie of the year. Hey guys, Duane Richins, door-to-door realtor. Wanna talk to you about life. Life's hard. Life is really, really hard. Everybody can have bad days. I had a phone call today and I called someone. I said, hey, how you doing? She's like, I've had a bad day. It's like, what's going on? I'm glad to hear you say that because in reality, we all have bad days. Now I'm going to talk to you about this with real estate because in reality, all of us expect something and sometimes it doesn't turn out that way. I often have people dive into my coaching program, get on my team, get into real estate and expect, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. We're going to kill it. They get out there and they knock their first couple doors and they go, oh, this sucks. This is hard. This is not what I expected. Guys, life is not what you expect. So you have to determine right then, what am I going to do about this? Am I going to learn it? Am I going to conquer it? Am I going to get to be the best at it? Or am I just going to give up, throw my hands in the air? We have those choices. We got to make that choice. So if you want to be successful in life, the first choice you got to make is you're going to be successful. So pick that path. Look at it and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this happen regardless of what's going on in my life, how hard it is. I want this bad. And when you want it that bad, you're going to get it. My first year, I remember going out, I had my target set at being the #1 real estate agent across the nation for Keller Williams. And I knew my numbers. I knew how much I needed to sell from the previous year, how many people had sold, and I jotted down those numbers. And then I went to work. I knew how much the top agent in our area had sold his first year. I'm like, I'm going to beat him. So I knew I needed to sell over 65 homes to beat that guy. I knew I needed to sell over $14 million in production to beat the rookie of the year from the previous year at Keller Williams. And so I just went to town. I'm like, I am going to go and I'm going to conquer this. Guys, guess what? It was hard. And there were days I knocked in the rain. There were days that I knocked when it was 30 degrees. Days that I knocked when it was snowing. Days when it was down to even in the teens. And I still was knocking doors. Why? Because I wanted to make it happen. There were days where I did not get anybody that answered the door and was friendly to me. As far as, yes, we want to talk to you about real estate. It was like, no. It's like, what am I doing wrong? The answer is nothing, you guys. You have to work through all the no's to get the yeses. And if it was crazy easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be making $1 million plus a year. It's not. So a couple key factors you have to think about. Number 1, you've got the grit. You've decided, hey, I'm going to be successful. Number 2, do you have the know-how? Are you spending the time to figure out what you need to say, how you need to say it to be successful? Are you around successful people? Or are you around agents that don't sell very many homes? And are you okay with that? The answer should be no, because they're not teaching you anything. If you're around agents that push you and buoy you up and help you to be better, that's where you should be. So get an environment that is productive and competitive. No one wants to be in that room when everybody else is selling 2 homes, 3 homes a month, and you're selling 0. Okay? And I want you even to up that. I want you to be in a room where they're selling 10 a month. That is where you want to be, around the top 1%. So now you've got, hey, I'm going to accomplish this. You're around successful people. You're gaining the knowledge. So obviously you're on YouTube right now. You're on social media. You're watching all of these videos to strengthen what you need to be able to kill it. Continue to do that. But do it with a desire to learn each piece. I had one of my coaching clients reach out to me the other day and he says, Duane, I watched this one video you did with Kurt, and this is online. It's like I watched it 3 times. But it didn't sink into me until I started taking notes and writing down your questions and then thinking about your questions and trying to figure out where you were going and why you were going there. And he's like, and since I did that, oh my gosh, I saw a huge change and I started to see big success. That is when you're starting to do things with real intent, okay? 4, you've got to get out and then use what you're learning. When you get out there and use what you're learning, that's when you're going to start seeing Okay, what do I need to tweak? What do I need to do different? Here's my pain points. Here's my things that I'm doing well until you master it, okay? So continue to do that. In my opinion, you should be doing 250 contacts a week. 250 people, that's not hard, guys. That's going out and talking to 50 people a day. And when you do that, you're gonna get in front of a lot of people and you're gonna get good at what you do. The average real estate agent's doing 7 a week. That's horrible, you guys. That's horrible. We can do better than that. Treat this as a full-time job, okay? Number 5, last thing you need to do once you are successful is to hire systems to where you only focus on going out and getting more business. You need to have an administrative assistant. You need to have transaction coordinators writing your offers. You need to have showing assistants. You need to build out a system that is going to allow you to grow faster than anybody else around you. And then consistently do it over and over and over again. Consistency is king. If you don't do the same routine and pattern over and over until it becomes a habit, it's a struggle to do it every day. And what's a struggle to do it every day? Guess what, guys? This human flesh that we have is weak. We will not do it. We will quit. We will not put forth the effort that we need to put forth in order for us to be successful. So guys, make sure you're doing the things that you need to do. I want to read you 2 text messages that I got today from our group. These are people in our coaching program or on our team. Here's a guy up in New York. He just said, I just signed my first listing agreement from Knocking Doors, and someone in their family is a real estate agent. And he gives a big flex. That's awesome. That is incredible. It's exactly what we want to hear. And then I just got this other text today too. I was in Tacoma with a buyer tonight and decided to door knock a dozen contacts before going home. I got 4 people interested in buying and selling using your scripts. They gave me the criteria for their next home, phone number, email address, bedtime to come back, and show them new homes, when they're available for tours, etc. Got their current monthly payments, equity, and credit score. Since they were all a buy and sell and all 500K plus, that's 4 million in about an hour of door knocking. Thanks, Duane. And guys, this is so cool. I love hearing this. And the reason I love hearing this is because it's a proven system. And I know that when people are doing this, they're out there having success, putting money in their pockets, and able to support their families and live their dreams and goals. That's what this all is all about, guys. But remember, you have to do it consistently. You have to work. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. And the minute you stop expecting that and know that it's gonna be hard, but it will be worth it, and once you master this and get to where you can be making 6 figures, 7 figures a year, guys, that's when this gets really fun. I appreciate you watching today. Make sure you like and comment below all of the things you're seeing in your process, what things are working for you, what things are not working for you, and what things you need help with. Reach out to me. I'd love to help you and get you on that journey. Thanks for watching today, you guys. Have a good day.